Another miss by Minnesota.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though. 3 years into his career now, and it's clear that for Ricky Rubio to take the next step into being a difference-making point guard, he's going to need to find more consistency with his shot.
Rubio right side. And Young, here we go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
Martin the pass to Pekovic. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Anthony Bennett comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Mo Williams subbed in for Ricky Rubio.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence. And as the game has gone along, they've gotten much more aggressive on the offensive boards.
You know, crashing the boards is really an effort thing. It's an attitude and effort thing. And if teams get tired, they usually take a break on crashing the boards. But they've done just the opposite here.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for the Timberwolves. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Los Angeles. Trying to find Boozer, and he does now. And he drops it in from the low post. Boozer's got 6 points. Here's Muhammad. Hill gets the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
He shoots again. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One guy who's getting it done is Thaddeus Young.
That was fun watching him in the first half, just breaking out the entire arsenal of post moves.
Yeah, I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve, and he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch here.
And the call will be against Kevin Martin. That's his first foul. Los Angeles leading by 3. A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence.
Well, don't expect that to happen very, very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Young. And it's Pekovic in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Jeremy Lin. That'll be his second foul of the game. The kick out to Young. Back to Pekovic. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. And that's going to be a travel.
Here's a look at some stats for Ricky Rubio. Very nice season for him last year. He was around 9 points a game last year, 8 assists, and almost 2.5 steals. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them, one great look after another coming off of his passes.
The 3 from Bryant. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. And 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
For the Lakers, it was the first time since the 04-05 season that they didn't play postseason basketball.
Well, the Lakers are a franchise that not only expects to play in the postseason, but they anticipate and expect making deep runs into the playoffs and ultimately winning championships. They have You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
That's good.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Minnesota calls timeout. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Well, they took the season series from this club a year ago, but then again, almost everybody did.
Chang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Clarkson in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Martin. And he can't bank that one in. Clark, let's be honest here. I doubt either team is shooting for the playoffs.
Well, Kevin, I'm always honest. That's the only way that I roll. They might say they are, but sometimes you need a reality check. That said, we've seen amazing turnarounds in the past. It could happen with one of these guys. And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in three-point shooting, 4th in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And how about the spacing that we saw from this team last year, Clark? You mentioned the three-point shooting in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage from long range, and I think it was a direct result of great unselfish play, and it helps when you can employ that inside-out game, attack a team in the paint and then kick it out for that three-point shot. Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Ronnie Price is checked in for Los Angeles. Wiggins with it. He has 7. Rubio with a wide-open look. Jams the shot from the wing. Rubio's got 9. Los Angeles leading by 8. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Thaddeus Young, a face-up 4-man, a lot more of a driver, but trying to develop his three-point shot. In fact, last season, a career high in attempts from long range, and he made them at a pretty respectable rate.
And that one's good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game.
And Young, really a solid three-point shooter from straight on last season. Good form, even with the somewhat slow trigger. If he can knock that shot down, he becomes a nightmare to defend because we know he can get to the basket.
And Young, in his 8th season, still just 26 years of age.
Yeah, room to grow. I mean, if he develops that three-point shot, gets a little stronger on the boards, I think he has a chance to become one of the best face-up 4s in the league.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And it's checked in for Young. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. Brewer is checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Williamson for Ricky Rubio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. And Ellington's checked in for Ronnie Price. And the Lakers making a change here. Price is checked in. Sacre drops it in from 14 feet away. Sacre's got 5.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
That's good from Davis on the assist by Henry. Henry's got 3 assists now in this one.
If you beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Here's Bennett. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. He's got 6.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Jang. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lynn's checked in. Here's Ellington. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make.
Timberwolves trail by 9. So the Lakers 5 right now. Davis is out there with Robert Sacre. Then it's Johnson. And there's Bryant. And it's Lynn in at the point.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
In a wide open look for Lynn. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And that's now 7 points here for Lynn. Rubio misses.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Virtually uncontested. And it's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Anthony Bennett really struggled in his rookie season, but I still think he has a chance to be a really good player. You don't want to give up on this young man yet. He's strong, he's got length, and he can shoot the ball out to the three-point line. I really think he's got the potential to be a versatile stretch power forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hill, he's checked in for Robert Sacre. Boozer comes in for Davis, and Ellington is subbed in for Johnson.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not. Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Xavier Henry, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. His message, I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And Steve, with the NBA going more and more to three-point shooting, it's easy to see why Bennett caught attention at UNLV.
Well, he shot 37% from 3 in college, and he could also punish teams inside. So you can see the makings of a good player, especially kind of a pick-and-pop threat. But he's got to stay healthy, and he's got to establish himself and gain confidence as a young player in the NBA.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
A lot of praise has been sent Kobe's way over the years, but perhaps one of the biggest I heard last season was when Grant Hill called him the toughest person he ever had to guard.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Clark, that may not seem too out of the ordinary, but you look at all the stars that Grant Hill faced during his career, and there are a lot of big names on that list.
Yeah, Hill certainly had a large collection of superstar wings to choose from, but it's hard to argue against his selection of Kobe Bryant.
Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota. Young comes in for Bennett. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 9 points for Johnson.